Hi everybody, welcome to Boxing Time. On this channel you will learn a lot of news from the world of boxing. So here we go. Naoya the Monster Inoue, renowned for his exceptional skill and devastating knockout power, has captured the attention of the boxing world with his upcoming defense of the Super Bantamweight Championship against the formidable Luis Pantera Nery. With an impeccable record of 26 wins, all achieved by knockout, Inoue stands as a dominant force in the 122-pound division. The anticipation surrounding the clash between Inoue and Nery is palpable, especially considering the stakes involved. ESPN's confirmation of this showdown in Tokyo, Japan, signifies a monumental event in the world of boxing. Inoue, holding the IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO titles, is poised to put his collection of belts on the line against the former two-division world champion, Nery, whose impressive record of 35 wins and 27 knockouts speaks volumes about his own prowess inside the ring. Inoue's recent triumph over Marlon Tapales, culminating in a 10th-round knockout, showcased his unwavering determination and skill set as he gears up for his first defense of the undisputed 122-pound championship against Nery. There's an air of anticipation and excitement among fans, eager to witness Inoue's continued dominance. However, Nery's history in Japan hasn't been without controversy, having faced issues related to weight and a doping violation during a previous match against Japanese hero Shinsuke Yamanaka in March 2018. Nevertheless, following reports of his reinstatement, Nery has been granted the opportunity to challenge Inoue on his home turf, reigniting interest in the upcoming bout. The decision for Inoue to defend his Super Bantamweight title instead of moving up to the 126-pound division has stirred discussions within the boxing community. Some speculate that Inoue's rigorous battle against Tapales might have influenced his choice to stay in the 122-pound class, potentially avoiding the risk of encountering tough champions like Rey Vargas, Luis Lopez, and Rafael Espinoza in the featherweight division. With Inoue's commitment to defending his title multiple times this year, the boxing world eagerly awaits the outcome of his clash with Nery, a fight set to showcase not just their skill but also the determination to maintain their respective statuses in the sport. Anthony Joshua appears to have a replacement opponent for his planned fight with Deontay Wilder, as Joshua will reportedly face Francis Ngannou in a 10-round boxing match in Saudi Arabia. MMA journalist Ariel Helwani broke the news today on social media, reporting that both sides have signed for the fight in Riyadh. Joshua was meant to finally face Wilder in March, before Wilder suffered an upset loss and an awful performance against Joseph Parker on December 23. That same show, Joshua easily handled Otto Wallin, stopping his opponent after 5 rounds. There was some speculation that Joshua versus Wilder could go ahead anyway, but that petered out pretty fast. Former UFC heavyweight champion Ngannou had his pro boxing debut on October 28 in Saudi Arabia, losing a debated 10-round decision to lineal champion Tyson Fury, dropping Fury in the 3rd round. Even with the split decision loss, Ngannou's star power and danger was confirmed, and now he'll get another massive payday against a big-time boxing star. Matchroom had talked about making a Joshua versus Ngannou fight some time back, when Ngannou was making clear his intention to give boxing a try. At that time, promoter Eddie Hearn said Joshua wasn't terribly interested. After the Fury fight, that has clearly changed, and it's simply far more money on the table than Joshua fighting Filip Hrgovic or somebody. Joshua versus Ngannou is expected to be officially announced later this month in London, which would include an exact date and all that, which may or may not still be March 2nd. Vergil Ortiz Jr. says he's ready to challenge WBO junior middleweight champion Tszyu for his title next after his strange-looking first-round knockout win over Frederick Lawson last Saturday night in Las Vegas. It's doubtful, though, that promoter Oscar de la Hoya will give the 25-year-old Vergil Jr. the green light to face the unbeaten Tszyu for his title yet because he's been too inactive over the last 4 years to fight at this level. De la Hoya protects his fighters, keeping them out of harm's way until the ideal time to put them in risky fights. You can argue that Ryan Garcia is the one exception to this rule, as De La Hoya seems eager for some reason to throw him in with WBC light welterweight champion Devin Haney, a fight he has virtually no shot at winning. Oscar is very high on Vergil Ortiz Jr., believing he can transform him into a superstar in the sport, and some believe that he's hoping to make him the next Canelo Alvarez. It seems hopeless, as Ortiz doesn't possess the hand speed, counterpunching ability, or Canelo's appeal. The most important thing Vergil is missing is an ability to stay healthy, and that's worrisome because you don't normally see a fighter as young as him ailing with one health issue after another. Vergil Ortiz, welcome to the 154 Club. I'm always keen for a modern-day classic, said Tszyu on X. Ortiz could live to regret it if he does get the fight with Tszyu anytime soon because he's not ready for this type of fighter, and with the way De La Hoya is keeping him under wraps, matching him carefully, he's not going to improve enough to compete with this type of talent. Tszyu would feast on a fighter like Vergil Ortiz, who has been facing cab driver level opposition his entire career and arguably coddled with the matchmaking done on his behalf. Ortiz needs to be put in with these types of fighters to prepare him for Tszyu, Jaron Boots Ennis, Janibek Alimkanyeli, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, David Morrell, and Erickson Lubin. Included 168 pounds fighters due to Vergil Ortiz Jr.'s walk-around weight being in the 170s and his fight against Lawson being at middleweight. That is to say, Vergil Ortiz is a true middleweight right now, not a 154-pounder, and he should be fighting guys like Janibek, Benavidez, Morrell, and Plant. Subscribe. Please like and comment. This is very important for the development of the channel. See you later.